are going live on our end. So
we are too right now.
The only thing we don't know yet is an echo.
Oh, everyone.
We don't have an echo on our end.
We don't have an echo on our end.
A simultaneous cast. They're live on their channel. We're live on our channel.
Well, how's everybody doing today?
Hello, Douglas.
Hey, Uncle Bo. Hey, Dennis.
Boy, my brother from another mother. How are you?
So,
Hello, Anna.
so people are not seeing us like we're seeing us. They're only seeing one set of us.
Correct. So on KT's channel, that's what we look like. And on our channel, that's what we look like.
Okay. So they are seeing all four of us on each channel.
They're seeing us the same.
Yeah.
Yes,
Just
if they have both channels on, they can see all four pictures.
Okay.
Hello, Curry.
Hey,
we hit.
Anna's
So,
Adventures.
you want to explain to them what we're doing?
Well, to explain what we're doing, we're going to do a simultaneous live on Monday. So we're testing the theory today. So if there's any echo live on Monday,
Oops. Like that.
right. So if there's any echo or any issues, we're testing the theory so that we can have it kind of nailed down for Monday, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Hi,
Yeah.
Lori Hayes.
So we're going out of town, and you guys know we said we're going to
Yeah, we told them
we're going to Las Vegas on Saturday.
We're leaving Saturday.
It's our wedding anniversary. We got married on February 29th of 2020.
Woohoo!
Whoop, whoop.
We found out that our friends, Avery's all in, Roy and Lisa, we're going to Las Vegas
For fun and
Go
adventures.
ahead. Tell them what we're going there for.
For fun and adventures.
so we decided to go along with them. So yeah, we're just going a day or two ahead of time to do a couple cool things. So we're taking it like our anniversary and such. Basically, on next week there is a great big convention out there for resellers.
And we're going to take a little tour and have a little fun and check out the convention. Hit some probably.
Yeah, I would imagine so. After seeing what you guys did last night, I'm sure.
That was just me watching. I was a spectator.
There's lots of lag.
Okay. Lots of lag. Gotcha.
Okay.
All right.
Hello, King George Flipper.
We appreciate that, Curry. That's something we'll work on. We'll get that straightened out.
To figure it out. Yeah.
I guess the question is that because we're trying to live stream on both platforms?
Maybe.
Yes, we can show your channel.
Oh, yeah. Yes, mods. Hi, Hens.
Hello,
Yeah.
Jim.
The mods can definitely share channels. Without a doubt. Or
And
Tim's going to go on and do it in a second.
so
I don't know who's. Oh, Franklin got barbecues here.
So basically, the way we see it on our end, we see some comments streaming, a few on Avery's All In, and Doug's over here on Avery's All In. Anna's Adventures, we've seen some comments, and Uncle Bo. And then we have on our phone, we're streaming your channel so we can see the comments there. So definitely hello, Curry's and King George Flipper. Adventures with the Hudsons, Beth yet. Lori Hayes, how you doing today? Don't forget to hit that like button.
Lori Hayes said sometimes daytime have a lot of lag. I don't know. I do kind of see the lag when we're talking and you go talk. There is a little bit of a lag. So
Gotcha. Unfortunately, we can't really hear that, and have the volume down on your channel, so we can't really see that either.
right. Well, we have it muted on yours, so we can't hear yours. So, but it might work. We could just do it and wing it and see what happens.
That is
So the big reason we're going to Las Vegas, there is a big show or a convention or show or whatever you want to call it, for Amazon reselling. So we have been talking about this for a very, very long time, and we just want to say thank you to Avery's. They mentioned it to us, and I kind of was like, did we just invite ourselves, or like I just like blatantly asked Lisa, I think is it okay? Are we like stepping on toes? And she was like, no, that's why we mentioned it. We wanted to see if you wanted to go. So
Yep.
Hello, let's roll, Tina.
It's called the ASD Market, which ASD stands for Affordable Shopping Destination. And it is being held at the Las Vegas Convention Center. And there's just hundreds and hundreds of vendors representing thousands of products. And so, I mean, we're going to go see what we can see, right?
You don't actually have to just resell on Amazon. You could resell these products anywhere.
Right. I mean,
would be a great way to help give inventory for your store.
eBay.
Yep.
eBay, any of that type of
You
stuff.
could sell
So
anywhere.
they actually have this show twice a year, once in the spring, once in the fall.
so our big thing for us is we've always been looking at trying to find that product you can post once and sell multiple quantities, and then if you run out, you can just make order and replenish it. So we've thought about that for quite some time, but this has been a great opportunity for us to see if we can find that product.
I always, in my mind,
Absolutely agree.
I always thought, let's start with 10. If we could find 10 of those items, but I don't know. I mean, we'll see what we can see here, and it might be 10, it might be 1, it might be 50. We might find a whole product line with associated and related items that all go together. So I don't know. We're going in with an open mind and not a lot of like expectations on anything specific. And fingers crossed that we'll, find what we're looking for.
And have some fun doing it.
Yes.
Yep.
It's like a huge shopping experience, a huge, different way of sourcing.
Right.
So
Then
you guys,
we have we bought that storage unit with Regular Guy Barbecue and Storage Brats. So we've been looking at books because we have 26 banana boxes full of books that we have listed. And we've sold a ton. We actually need to start combining the boxes and, whittle it down. But we've been looking at the whole book thing on Amazon. And now that we got this storage unit where, a third of the books, there's well over 10,000 books. So we need to do something, and this is a great opportunity for us to get in on Amazon and, and go see what all is available. And then I'm just going to continue with the months and and then I'll shut up. But we are going down to South Carolina to get the books. We're going to come back from Vegas. We're going to be home about 5 days, and then we're hitting the road again to go to South Carolina to get the books. We are also continuing down to Florida for some other things, and we have some surprises for people south of us. A lot of surprises. They don't realize what we're up to. And then last night, and we came across something on YouTube from Rick and Profit, which he's one of my favorite people. But there is a big Amazon, what is it called?
It's called,
It's some sort of convention where basically the high rollers of Amazon are going to be there.
isn't it March 2022? Isn't that what they call it?
Miami.
Or Miami 2022.
Miami 2022. And we actually talked to Avery's about that. We literally decided in a matter of a minute. We signed up. We paid for it already. Avery's, I am going to warn you. They make you pay for, the convention part of it. And then, of course, you go to sign up and it's like, well, do you want to do the dinner? And it's $40 more. And then they have like an after party, which is $200 more each. And then they wanted you to stay in an Airbnb with all these people. They only have like 13, spots left in this Airbnb. But I told Tim, I said, I'm not going to stay there. Everybody's just going to go and go to bed. I mean, yeah, you're going to get chances to converse, but I'm happy with the convention, the dinner, and the after party. And to be able to rub elbows with people that literally sell millions of dollars on Amazon, I can't pass it up. So one guy sells $1 million worth of books a year, and he mails them all from his house. He does it all himself, and he makes millions. That's in Miami, Florida. So we'll be home for.
It's going to be fun. It's going to be a whirlwind tour of the East Coast.
So we'll be home for a couple. And we did this. We're flying, Avery. We are flying.
You're flying down to Miami. That sounds like a good plan, though. How long is the convention?
It's Saturday?
It's basically Saturday morning until probably Sunday morning. Like the after party, the guys were like, "Oh, we'll go till 11," and then they were like, "No, we'll go till 12. Then we'll go till 2. Maybe we'll just go all night long." We're gonna stay a few extra days, of course. We're like, we might as well. When you fly in and fly out, you all know when you book a airplane, if you go on a certain day, it costs more money. Well, we'll be pretty flexible that we're going to go a couple days early and leave a couple days later so that we're saving on airplanes.
Yeah.
A couple things in Miami we'd like to check out. So.
Yeah, I've never been to Miami, and I'm sure it's a very cool place. So you could do some sightseeing there. Or some thrifting.
I'm surprised how
you were going to say?
How reasonable the flight actually is. I thought it was going to be a lot more.
Yeah.
Are you guys flying out of Pittsburgh or Cleveland for Las Vegas and then for Miami?
We're going out of Pittsburgh for Las Vegas. Now for Miami, we haven't booked it yet, but it'll probably be Pittsburgh, but
it may be Cleveland.
It may be Cleveland. If you guys decide to go, maybe we can all book the same flight or something,
Yeah.
Okay.
So for Las Vegas, you're flying out of Pittsburgh?
Yes.
Oh. Because I know we had talked about you guys meeting here and leaving the vehicle here at the warehouse. So
we we actually talked about that, but with her dad having his procedure done that he's going to have done, we could fly back into Pittsburgh and go right from there to the hospital.
Right.
Gotcha. Okay.
Saves us driving from Cleveland down, down to
Yeah.
Pittsburgh when we get back.
Yeah.
That's all.
I mean, and he has the day we fly back is my dad's surgery, which I think I have mentioned it. Everybody just please keep him in your prayers. He's wonderful. I mean, he is handling it so well. He's like, you know what? They're going to do what they got to do and I'll be fine. But he has to have a part of his lung removed. There's lung cancer and he'll be in the ICU for 3 days. So the day we fly back is his actual surgery. And so when we do get back in, I may just stay at my parents' house so I can get up. Oh, wait, no, I have a procedure Friday. I have stuff going on with me. If everybody could just keep me in your prayers, you know what? It is what it is. They're testing my thyroid. They're looking for cancer, all kinds of stuff. But you know what? I'm moving on. I'm going to do the test that I need to do, and they're going to find what they're going to find, and then I'm going to get it fixed, and then I'm just going to keep going. And that's just the attitude that I'm going to have. But I do ask that everybody keep me in your prayers. I'm like my dad, it is what it is. Am I going to sit and cry off to the side by myself someday? Yeah, probably. But you know what? It is what it is. If it's my time, then I did what I was supposed to do, and I'm going to be with my grandma and my grandpa.
Amen. Well, we will definitely keep you in prayer, Christy.
That we will.
And your dad.
So I see Kathy Sweet jumped on. Hello, Kathy. And Adventures with the Hudson said traffic is awful in Miami. So that might deter us from joining you. And we definitely are interested in getting out of this weather. Did you see it's supposed to be like 3 to 5 inches of snow like here tomorrow? Like, oh man, I can't wait for Monday.
I saw that. It's supposed to be in your area. We're only going to get a little bit, maybe an inch. So I hope you keep it. Send it my way.
I just want to say hello to Dallas Flippin, and we will have fun at the conventions. I think no matter what you go to, my comment would be, like when you're sitting somewhere and you're listening to speakers, I think you can learn a lot. But the reason we went ahead and paid for the dinner and the after party, at this convention is I believe you learn a lot more when you just can hang out with people.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's when you learn the most.
So Douglas said he has you and your dad in his prayers, Christy, and
Thank you.
the ATL Flippers joined us. How you doing, ATL?
Hello,
What's up?
ATL. Thank you.
And I have my brother jumped in and said, hope we all have a good trip. So this will definitely be a fun excursion. What do you think?
Yep, for sure.
So what have you guys been doing to get ready to take off and have things set here?
Laundry.
I mean, honestly, we have lists of stuff, but we were going to buy some storage units, and I was having a bad day, so I kind of was, listen, I was bitchy, okay, people? I don't usually swear on my channel, but I was bitchy, and I just said, no, we're not buying anything. We're going to be like Avery's. We're not buying anything this week.
You like Avery's.
We were going to go to the Pittsburgh Public Storage today, but we just said, no, we need to be home. We have things to list that we could sell along the way, send stuff off to another reseller that's paying us for those items. And he is going to go Friday. He'll be there by himself because I've got to pick up my granddaughter and spend the day with her, which is fine with me. So.
Don't worry, we'll be there with you, Tim.
If he buys a storage unit Friday, it's just going in the trailer and we'll go through it at home. What are you guys doing to get ready?
Well, we are focusing on our dollar sale that's happening Saturday. So that is one thing, which is really getting us motivated to, we have shelves that we've just thrown stuff on, just thrown boxes of just stuff. And so we're really digging down into those things and getting it all laid out for the dollar sale. So that's like, the first hurdle, but then we're trying to figure out, okay, we got to make sure we have at least, what did we say? At least 30 items in our draft bank so that we can list 5 items every day when we're gone.
Yep.
And,
so I've been in charge of listing the draft bank, and she's been in charge of keeping the listings going. And
my listings are being activated daily, and he's building up the draft bank.
Right.
And then,
so unfortunately, we haven't had to concentrate on the online sales. So it's been a relief to, be able to work the dollar sale and get that together, because we've had a few people reach out to us asking, when we were going to post up our previews. So, that'd be fun to get out the way. And then at the last minute, we'll wash some clothes too.
Yeah, I have dreams of scheduling a pedicure yet, but that has yet to happen. And I'd love to maybe go buy a new pair of shoes, but I don't know if that's going to happen either.
You say you have time, just schedule it.
I'm getting my nails done at 4 o'clock on Friday. I booked that over a week ago. That was way important.
That reminds me, I need to put that on the calendar just to remind myself to call to make the appointment.
There you go. Lori Hayes, the show in Vegas. This is just where we go through and we get to talk to all the vendors. We get to get probably flyers and things about what they have to sell or have for us to purchase to sell on our stores or wherever. Now, Miami, if you go to Rake and Profit, his community page, that's where he put this thing for the Miami 2022 show. And there's each speaker that there's going to be, there's an actual write-up of what this speaker has done on Amazon.
Did you hear what Rob from Second Sense had said about his buddy that goes out to Vegas every year?
What's that?
When we were at the live auction last week, he had said he's got a buddy that goes out and basically buys enough product that he ships back that he sells for the year. So kind of something similar, buys a couple things or a few different items that you can get in quantity and sell for a year. So he was just speaking positively on the idea of getting out there and, getting in front of some people to find yourself something like, kind of the idea we're looking for.
And it's a show where you look at products, you look at merchandise, but you don't bring it home with you. You place orders, you can place scheduled orders, or you can, depending on the company you're working with, you can set up lines of credit. So there's lots of different options. I'm excited. I'm excited to I think I'm going to be overwhelmed though. I'll be like, what do we look at first?
Hello, Tom Cruise. Thank you. Yeah, working and lurking. Awesome. I don't think we're going to be on here too long because I do have to, I'll say we have lots of things that, I don't know how you are, Lisa, but I don't want the boxes and the totes in the living room. And I want the house clean. I don't want any dishes.
Yep.
I want everything out of the mud room that needs to go to the garage. Everything needs to be done and perfect. So Because when I come back, I don't want to come back to a messy house. I wanna come back to a
Absolutely.
clean house.
Yeah.
Remember that pile of totes?
They're gone.
Roy, that pile of totes?
Mhm,
They're
yeah.
gone.
We used them all.
I have one left that my clothes are going to go in today that I'm listing.
Wow.
Nice.
They're gone. We need more.
We've been busy.
Hey, that's good though. I mean, staying busy. Hopefully, being busy is productive busy too. So,
Yes.
but to hear all those totes
Hello,
are gone, I
Rob.
mean, you had an idea in mind for them already too. So, that just says that you've really been putting it together.
Yeah, we have been. It's those things are actually a blessing. They're not super heavy when you get them full of stuff, so it's easy to move. Some of those totes that we had stuff in that it'd be like go to A tote and you go to A tote, but you got to move B and C off of it, and next thing you know, they're heavy as all get out. So
That
it's been a real blessing.
that is one of my biggest pet peeves when we're buying storage units, and the people buy the biggest totes and they load them up.
Yes.
It's not smart.
It's like it's so
Not
heavy
at
you can't
all.
even lift it, but they're stacking them in the units like so
And we always sell those. We usually sell those on Marketplace, and 2 or 3 at a time, those big giant ones,
yeah.
because they take up so much space here too. We don't want to use them.
Well, that's the same as the big boxes too, though. The big tall,
Moving boxes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, why would you buy a bunch of big moving boxes and then people fill it up all the way, and it's like you can't even move one box, but then they have them stacked to the ceiling. Like,
They get those big boxes and they fill them up, and you go to pick it up, and they don't take the bottom up. So
Right.
Pick it up, everything comes out.
Yeah. Yeah.
I hate that.
Yeah. I know.
so
Well, do we want to just,
What's that?
for anyone who has come in later in the live, do we want to review again why we're doing this together live now?
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Ray.
okay, well, we are planning a live on Monday, and we're testing the idea of streaming simultaneously. So if you're watching right now, or if you're watching this later in the future, what's happening right now is this same live stream is being streamed on KT Treasure's YouTube channel and on Avery's All In at the same time. So hopefully it is a good stream. We've got some feedback that there's a big lag. Hopefully there isn't an echo. And yeah, that's what this whole thing is about. We're going to go to Vegas on Monday and have some fun for a week almost.
Well, the live will only be Monday. It won't be the whole week.
Right.
I
Right.
think the lag might have cleared itself up.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Awesome. That's good to
Yeah.
hear.
Not as bad as it was when we first got on.
We can hear you now when you talk instead of watching your lips move and then hearing you talk a minute later.
Yeah, so we
Thank
have
you,
from
Lori.
Lori and we have from the Currys that there's no lag anymore and it's cleared up. So that's been
Nice.
pretty good. By the
Good.
way, I saw on Instagram that the Currys are going to be starting their YouTube channel pretty soon.
Congrats.
Nice.
Yay.
Congratulations.
So they
Hit
are
that
on
record
Insta.
button and do it.
What's that?
Hit that record button and do it.
So if you haven't seen them on Instagram, that's WV Pickers, West Virginia Pickers.
Nice.
So
I don't know if I'm friends with them or not.
We
but
had an opportunity today. Our local storage facility got a hold of us and says, hey,
I'll be right back. I got to
we're going to open some storage units up today, take some pictures and get them ready for auction.
okay.
You want to come and see the process? So we went down there, spent about an hour with them, going through opening some lockers, and they took photographs, locked them back up, getting them ready for auction. So it's kind of cool because yeah, we saw in the locker better than just the picture, but we kind of educated them too a little bit about taking some better pictures so that when people look in the units, when they open them up, you know, online, you get better pictures from them, and they understood what we were talking about because they just stand there and click, and be done, you know.
Right, right.
But
So we kind of tried to get them, you know, go to this side, take a picture, right in front, go to the side, go to the side. I'll tell you what, there was one unit that opened up, and I was like, oh boy.
I will just tell you there's a motorcycle in it.
Yep.
So, where is this place, and where are they posting their pictures?
It's in Sharon.
It's in Sharon, and it'll be on Storage Treasure.
Okay, okay. Well, I will say, we don't go that far, but we might have to make a special trip for that one.
There's a couple of units that I'm going to tell you. We have a little bit of an in, so we know when they're going to get posted, you know. And so as soon as they go up, of course, we're going to drop our bids on them. I mean, we were there. We got to see them for real, you know. So
Yeah.
But the other side of that is we know what we're going to bid. If we get outbid on, we get outbid
we're
on.
just going to let it go.
Yeah.
We're going to let them go. But, you know,
Right. Yep.
But that motorcycle one, you know who I thought of right away?
Clear Thrift.
Yep.
Clear Thrift.
Yeah, the only
And the nice thing is we didn't go in the unit, but with being able, like, he was helping too to cut the locks off. The person that was doing it's a lot for this person, okay? So
Yeah.
that's why, you know, we kind of offered to help too, so they did say, yes, come down and help. But anyhow, being able to see, like the pictures, you only see what they take, where we could go like, you know,
right.
when you're, that's like when you're at a live sale, you get to go and look up like this, and you know, so
She opened one locker, and honestly, it's like we're like, just throw it in the dumpster. Nobody's gonna buy it.
yeah,
And she said, I have to auction it off.
yeah.
Yeah.
By law, he has to put it up for auction.
And
She said-
somebody might buy it for
I don't know what for.
whatever the lowest bid is.
$10.
Two nasty mattresses,
And a broken bed.
a table that is just beat all to heck. It's even taken apart, and then a dresser, and you know, one of those cheap dressers that you couldn't even redo it to make it look nice.
Mm.
We were like, just put it in the dumpster.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna buy it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's nice to, you know, you get an opportunity, bless
Excuse
you,
me.
to
Thank you.
show them or share with them how to take the pictures so that it creates interest.
Yeah.
We
'Cause-
always say to them whenever we do win a unit there and we go down, we say, boy, we wish you'd take better pictures. Well, they sort of did, but they didn't really, you know what I mean? But after being with them and kind of showing them a little bit, they oh yeah, the light bulb come on, you know?
Yeah, they got it a little bit more, you know.
Yeah.
So Douglas actually made a comment that he's seen dollar bids. I'll say definitely on Storage Treasures, it starts off at 10. I'm not sure. I can't say. More popular for us is Storage Treasures. I don't know if you guys know of any online platforms where you can start off at $1.
Yeah, bid 13
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
and selfstorageauctions.com, I believe is the other one. Might be storageauctions.com. One of those two.
One of those two.
I know they have dollar bids.
Yeah, storageauctions.com. We had some interesting issues trying to bid on there for the first time. That's where we got the 5 units.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Are you guys going to Rob's auction on Friday?
Yes, we are.
Yeah, we'll go.
All right.
So, I mean, you don't know unless you go. Isn't that what he always says?
What's that?
I said, you don't know unless you go. Isn't that what he always says?
Yep.
That's true.
Hello, Tamara.
So hello, Tamara. And we also see Vicky has said hello to Avery's All In as well. So hello, Vicky. So
Yeah, it's a little crazy what we're doing here, guys, but we're trying to make it where, like, next Monday they get watch time and we get watch time. We both get our videos up. We're not going to be we are not going to have an auction Monday. We're just going to have a live with the Averys, and kind of prepping ourselves for Tuesday to go to this show because they're not getting in till Monday around 3:30.
yeah.
So we will probably talk about our helicopter ride a little
Yeah.
because we're doing our helicopter ride Monday.
Okay. Okay.
We're excited.
Wait,
We're
you're doing the ride Monday?
Yep.
Yeah,
What time do you get back?
We'll be back.
we'll be back.
Okay.
It's like 4 hours total. We go at like they
We
pick
go
us
at
up at
like-
like 9:30.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Tamara, sorry, Roy mispronounced your name.
Sorry about that. So we're doing our helicopter ride Thursday.
Nice.
Nice.
No, we're not. I don't know why you said that.
Boy.
You know, I've
Well,
always
that's
heard though
cool.
that if you can, when you get out to the Grand Canyon, the helicopter ride over the Grand Canyon's a good one. So one of these days, if we get back out that way, we'll definitely have to do that.
We're actually gonna go land in the bottom,
Really?
And have champagne and
having a champagne lunch or
and
snack
brunch.
or something down there.
That is going to be so cool. Maybe after hearing your experience, we might have to do it. We'll see. Who knows?
Now, I want to ask you guys, are you into zip lining?
Haven't done it yet.
I'm not.
We didn't say we do it.
We can zip line there. Yesterday at my one doctor appointment, I was talking to them and he said there's a really great place to go zip lining in Las Vegas.
I'll be the camera person.
Oh, come on now, Lisa. Zip lining is so,
It's fun.
it is so cool.
It's amazing.
We
She's
did it
quiet.
in the jungles down in the Bahamas somewhere down there.
No, we weren't in the Bahamas.
One of those islands down there.
Yeah.
You're not
It
afraid
was
of heights,
really
are you?
cool. We were in the
On
jungle.
Fremont Street, Barbara
Yep,
said. There
on
you go.
Fremont Street.
That's
That's
what
what
it
the
is.
guy said. Zip lining on Fremont Street.
Well, that sounds
Ride the
fun to
big
me.
Ferris wheel.
Have you thought about that roller coaster that's at the top of one of the hotels or something?
The Stratosphere.
Wow, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
I tell you what, when I lived over in Germany, they would have amusement companies come in and they do a big fair in the town and they'd set right up in the streets and stuff. And there was a few rides that I would ride that they had, and it's like they would never do this in the States. They'd never have this in the States. I mean, some of those rides, I mean, they would, it was like a real ride, you know what I mean?
Yeah, not just like a carnival ride.
It would get your heart going, and it would, I mean, it was really like, you know, that like factor was there, like, whoa, you know?
Hey, Marcus.
Hey, Marcus, how you doing? And Tamara, Lisa does that all the time. She takes one away and calls me Ro all the time.
I do. Yeah.
Like $300,000 in diamonds and jewelry, LOL. What was that? I missed something.
Yeah. What was the Curry's reference to $300,000 in diamonds or jewelry?
Yeah, I didn't see that.
Bleh.
I don't remember what we were talking about.
That all over the place.
Hello, Dixon Pickens. I keep forgetting we have two chats.
Yeah.
Right.
But it's pretty cool. It seems to work.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sarah
yeah.
went over to Avery's. That's awesome. Oh wait, she's still in ours too. She did hers. That was
It's like
fun.
looking back and forth. Oh, and the unit's coming up.
Oh, and the unit's coming up.
Yes, you're right.
Could be.
You never know what you're gonna find.
You don't, do you? You just never know. You don't.
Tell us about your sale Saturday. Go ahead, tell everybody out there in case there's some folks that might live near.
Our sale Saturday.
So our sale Saturday is we're opening up the warehouse, and it's going to be a garage sale warehouse $1 sale where everything is $1 in the sale, not in the entire warehouse. So
How much of the warehouse do you have open for the sale?
probably about a third.
So
Wow.
about 1,500 square foot.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. And
Have you guys been taking pictures and putting them on Facebook in your area?
not yet, because it's not ready for that yet. So
Might wanna start. It's Wednesday.
oh no, I have Facebook ads out there. I have a Facebook
Oh, okay.
paid advertising going. I've been doing all of those things. We still have to add the photos in, and we'll have a small video in too. But we just haven't
Nice.
got to that point yet.
Yeah, that's
Nice.
Very cool.
that'll be today, but we definitely have quite a few things that I think are going to be of value. I found in a toolbox that I had from maybe about a year and a half ago that there was like some new little drill bits and, you know, the little hex bits that you can put in like the screwdrivers and stuff. So I was thinking about throwing them in the online sales a lot, but I'm probably just going to toss them in the dollar sale, $1 a pack. I mean, and those things could be worth, you know, $5 to $10, you know, individually. So, and more. So, you know, trying to give out good deals to get a good buzz and, you know, hey, purge the warehouse. Cause
Are you doing clothes also, or is it mostly hard goods?
We have one rolling rack that I've been hanging up a ton of clothes on. So we'll have one rack of clothes, but we don't have a lot of clothes that are, you know, most of the clothes that we have are in laundry baskets that are waiting to be washed to then be sold on eBay. So
Nice.
yeah, so these are going to be
So,
like
and how
your
much does everything cost?
$1 dinero, un dinero,
per item.
Doll hair.
one doll hair. Yes.
$1.
Now let me ask you this: are you going to count like Amber and Jeebus do?
Yes. Yeah, because we're gonna have like, you know, there's some of those little bitsy things that are probably less than $1. So if somebody
Right.
comes up and, you know, has a whole bunch of little things, I'll be like, oh, that's $4, you know, or something like that. Just to get it out of here.
There you go. There you go. Hello, Robert.
I think one thing I would say is remember this is your first one. Keep doing it. I think
Yeah.
if you make this a monthly thing on the same Saturday of each, and then you can start promoting it like that. Always on the fourth Saturday, we're going to have this sale. Or I know it'd be hard if you were going places, but
It'll be all right.
So we'll definitely have to figure something out because you already know as long as you're buying storage units, there's just a lot of stuff to filter through. So, I mean, the majority of it that would maybe end up at Goodwill. I mean, why not just put a dollar sale together? You bring people in, you get a spotlight, some attention, but also with the way prices have been, like, I mean, you know, you go to Goodwill and you find they're pricing things out for eBay prices too nowadays. So, you know,
Some of them are too. You're right.
yeah,
yeah, and there are some resellers out there that are having issues finding items because Goodwill is like,
Yeah.
you know, if you have where are you guys at? You're in Cleveland. They're in Cleveland, guys. Hey, Lori, they're in Cleveland, Ohio, right? Yeah, you're in Cleveland.
Yeah.
Sorry, lost the chats.
That's okay. That's all right.
Yep, we're in the Cleveland area, over by Cleveland Hopkins Airport, as a matter of fact. So hey, if you want to
Curry
fly
said
into
you should
town,
do
I mean, we're
something
like
your
maybe
trail.
half a mile away
Half a
Nice.
Some
mile.
signs made
from the
up to
airport.
put out.
What's that?
You got your signs made up to put out.
We'll just use the signs that we use for our auction pickup and modify them.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
That's cool.
Nice.
Very good.
got those little yard signs you go put in the ground.
Are you
Yeah.
gonna at a certain point in time just say, okay, everything's free?
Maybe we hadn't thought about that, but I have thought about what we're going to do with what's left over. So
Yeah. Well, hopefully we'll find
What
somebody.
about-
Hopefully we'll find somebody that may
about-
be interested in just buying whatever's left over when we're done. So, I mean,
Yeah,
that's something
there you
I'm
go.
probably going to throw out there to some people and say, hey, if you're interested, swing back, or, you know, I mean, the
Right.
goal for us is to clear it out, because ideally, instead of purging the warehouse and just taking it to Goodwill, it's a good way to do something nice, but make a little bit of money so we can redesign. Actually, like, one of the things we want to do is change our shelving. So that may be something coming up. So this is going to help fund us getting new shelves to, you know, kind of change the warehouse dynamics a bit. What?
nothing.
She's just smiling. She's like going, oh, okay.
Sometimes I can tell when Lisa is like biting her lip, or I'm getting to know you well enough now, Lisa. Or when the gears are turning, or we're gonna need to talk to the about, because I do it to him too. We need to talk about this when this thing is over. I know I am like you guys. I am looking very forward to the day. You know, we don't have a warehouse to have a big yard sale to do, but I'm looking forward to the day. Our whole driveway is going to be lined up with stuff. Like, I think we're actually, even eBay stuff, our first sale, we're putting it all out. So if you're a reseller, when we say we're putting our stuff out the first time, you may want to make a trip to us, because there's going to be stuff in there that we were going to list on eBay. If we don't get it listed by the time our first sale hits, it's going out in the yard with everything else. I don't care.
Yep.
I don't care. I'm over it. Everything needs cleaned out, especially with summer getting here. So if you're a reseller listening to this, when we announce our first sale, you're going to want to be here, because all the eBay totes are going out also. I'm done.
I just found a sewing machine that we got out of a unit. It's never been tested. You know, we've never tested it, but it's in a box. It's in its original box. You can tell it's been used, but it's going in the dollar sale. Like, you know,
Nice.
we have good stuff. It's not just little trinkety stuff that's going to be in
Right.
there. So,
And I think the more that you guys grow on YouTube, the more that we grow, I think it's going to be a lot like the Jeebuses. The more you get known in the community and in your local community, on YouTube
I did, but
communities,
that's not logged in.
and when people see some of the stuff, like I said, we have people in this community that are dying for our first yard sale. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
They're watching.
you have a
We get messages.
Yep.
you have a following already, so that's awesome.
Yep. Yeah.
We get messages. We'll see somebody
No,
at the
get it.
store. They'll be like, "Hey, when's your sale gonna be?" Well, it's still winter. Wait till the sale
Yeah,
comes.
we can have one right now.
So, the Currys have asked is 5 hours too far to drive for one yard sale? And what is the answer to that?
Heck
No.
No way.
How far did we drive for a yard sale?
We went to the Jeevis's and it took us 6.5 hours to get there.
Yeah,
So the trip is 6.5 hours, but when you got to pee every 2 hours like I do,
Right,
it adds 8 hours.
right.
And we just go and we
You can take
rented
it
a
down now.
hotel and
Yep,
so Curry, no, 5 hours is nothing.
And
exactly.
How far too far to drive to buy a pallet?
Right. That was
How many
about
hours did we drive to get a pallet?
Yeah, true.
5-6 hours to Indianapolis.
Well, we had to drive to Dayton first. So what was that? 3, and then how far to Indianapolis? Was that 6
I
total?
think it's about 2.
Okay. Yeah. Then back to Dayton and back home.
That was like 6-7 hours for us too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys had quite a sale
Hey.
driving home.
Guess what?
Little
we
whip.
bought a storage unit in South Carolina. We're driving 10.5 hours to South Carolina to pick up a storage unit. Nothing is ever too far.
Yep. I saw the nurse flipper had, I didn't watch the video, but her thumbnail said they drove 8 hours to an estate sale. I'm like,
Yeah, she does that.
I would do that.
Douglas had some great advice. You can always make the yard sale business trip. You can do the yard sale in several thrift stores. I like that idea.
Yep.
It is a
Absolutely.
business trip. It's a business. If you drive to that yard sale, you purchase things that you are going to resell in your business, or you are going to make a video to put on your YouTube channel, you can write off the mileage to and from. You can, if you stay in a hotel and you're doing it for business, you can write off the hotel. You can write off everything you buy at the yard sale. Any food that you purchase during your trip is a write-off. Now, last year it was you got 50% of the food total. I heard a rumor that you get all of it this year, but I ain't done my taxes yet, and this will be the last year that I do my own taxes.
Yeah.
No more after this year.
Yep.
But yeah, when you go, that's a tax write-off, people. Yeah, and if you don't know all that, if you make YouTube videos, I mean, we went to the Jeevis's. Everything we did that weekend, that's a tax write-off.
Yep.
We
Yeah.
bought them lunch. I'm writing it off on my taxes.
Absolutely.
You know, what? I mean, it's all, you got to learn your business. And we have learned over the last, 4 years or so. Did I lose on things the first year? You're darn right I did. But the second year, I learned a little bit more. And the third year, I learned a little bit more. And this year, I learned a little bit more.
Yep.
Now we're going to Las Vegas. And I am writing off. The reason I am going to Las Vegas is because the Averys told me about this convention. Now, I will not write off the helicopter ride.
Right.
I will not write off. There's certain things, but I have never ever lied on my taxes. Like, I've been reporting my eBay income since day one.
Yeah.
Where a lot of people are like, "Oh, I can't believe I got to." Well, you should have been doing it from the beginning.
Right.
You wouldn't
Yep.
get busted.
Yep.
Or you're not, whatever. I mean, that's what we've done. We have even, reported some of our flea market money because we do write off the cost of the flea
Yeah.
market booth.
Right.
I can't write off the flea market booth and then say I had no sales.
Exactly.
Right. By the way, I want to make sure I throw out Douglas mentioned, don't forget YouTubers get in early. Our sale starts at 10, but YouTubers, we're opening the doors at 9 on Saturday.
9:00.
Uncle Bo said something there.
Yes, I know he had asked. I got a direct message I got a couple days ago in regards to us coming back to Indiana, and I was gonna bring that up, but he already dropped it on our side here about coming back to Indiana. So he wants to hang out again, so we'll have to figure something out again, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe we won't
need
buy
to.
$2 General pallets though this time.
Hudson's, are you still in the chat? When can we schedule time back in Dayton, Ohio?
Listen, we can't go until after April 5th.
Right.
Okay.
That's fine.
Look,
But
we're already, Vegas, home for 5 days, South Carolina, Florida, home for a couple of weeks, Miami, Florida. Yeah, not until after April 5th.
yep. We'll definitely be back, Uncle Bo. It was great to meet you and hang out, and we want to do it again. So
Yep.
we just have to figure out when.
Well, these crazy kids keep me busy, so
Wait, CK out hooked on picking.
Check out Hooked on Pickin'.
The sale. Different vendors there. Also going to Vegas.
Okay, Hooked on Pickin'. I might be actually following them.
Awesome. All right, Rob. Have a good day. Thanks for stopping in.
Well, I must be following them because they have 6. Oh, yeah. Do you know these people here? This lady. Oh, now her face isn't there. There it is. Well, wrong camera. Hooked on Pickin'. They sell they get like pallets of stuff. They're going. And I really like her. I don't watch her as much as I used to, but you can learn a lot from them.
They're going to Vegas, so we might.
They're going to Vegas. They're Amazon FBA sellers.
I wonder if we should reach out to them and maybe,
To hook up or something.
yeah.
Yeah, without a doubt. You guys are really good at that. We're going to let you handle that one.
Yeah. We'll definitely.
Because that's somebody that has probably been there. We need somebody that has been there to kind of help us.
They have 63,000 subscribers on their channel.
I saw that.
So I'm thinking that they kind of know what they're doing. Yeah.
Yeah. Lynn Gannett said, do it.
Thank you for
They
that.
were talking about meeting others. So maybe we could even find them on Instagram. I would imagine they're on Instagram, and we send them messages and say, hey, I have watched their videos. So, hey, we heard you're going to be in Vegas and we're coming too. We would love to learn from you.
Yeah. Can we buy you?
They were talking about meeting others. That'd be awesome.
Yes.
Cool, yeah.
And maybe that's what we should do. We should throw that out on our Instagrams as well. We'll be in Vegas this week for the show. Anybody else going to be there? Do you want to meet up?
Yeah. Good idea. We will do that.
And
too.
see if anybody
I like that idea.
proactively comes back to us.
Right. Yeah.
So is Lindsay in Cincinnati? It looked like she said, I'd like to go to the sale. It's too far to drive. It's like 4 or 5 hours from Cincy. So, yeah. We're on the other side of the state, unfortunately, but we're still in Ohio.
Where's your paper and pen? Let's write it down.
Paper's on the other side of that computer.
Hey, you guys see that name too?
Liquidation Motivation.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're subscribed to them as well. I know they do live shows, and I believe they do pallets. But yeah,
We appreciate the information.
Yeah, everybody, because we want to learn, and we want to learn from people that are already doing it.
Right.
yep.
Oh, shoot.
Let's see. I wonder. What was it?
You wonder what?
Seeing if I can find Hooked on Picking on Instagram.
Chicken.
Uncle Bo, there's always room.
Yeah, we knew though, I mean, a lot of people might be like, wow, they're doing a lot of trips, they're going a lot of places. But we have worked really, really hard, guys, in the last 4 years. You have to understand, Tim and I have only been married, it'll be 2 years next week. But we have worked tremendously hard the last 4 years to be able to do the things we're doing now. Okay, guys, we're not rich. Let me tell you, we're not. Trust me. We both had absolutely horrible credit when we got together. Okay, neither one of us had 2 pennies to scratch together. We couldn't buy a damn thing because we both had horrible credit. And I'm just being real, you know. But we've worked hard to get where we are, to form a business, to have credit. You know, I was able to go sign a loan for a truck. That was a big deal for me a couple of years ago. I mean, you know, because of choices I made from my past, but you know what? That was my choice. I made that choice, and I did what I had to do to be happy. But we're not rich. Trust me, we're not. Are we going to get there? Yeah, we are. But we've just worked really hard. I mean, and you know, we had a ton of credit cards, and we paid them all off, and that built our credit up a lot. You know, the vehicle built our credit up a lot. There's been a lot of things that we've really done to build our credit and get where we are now. And, you know, it's been a lot of hard work.
Yeah.
2 bin stores in another retail space in Florida. Wow.
Reach out to Heather. Supposed to say Heather. She's hooked on Pickens at Gmail.
Oh, okay. All right. I should know that though, because I have watched her videos.
That's really cool. They got 2 bin stores in a retail space. That's really neat.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, we're at an hour.
By the way, Douglas said Uncle Bo's the back of the truck will be full. I'll be the big lump in the very back.
Yes, Douglas, buying lunch for somebody while on a business trip is a business expense. It is. Like I said, we've learned a lot. And anything we can learn from anybody in the chat or anything.
Yep.
We really, any info that you guys can give us. I mean, I'm so excited that somebody mentioned that Hooked on Pickin' and the liquidation motivation, because I forgot about those people. And those people being there, I mean, I want to.
That's their channel. This is our channel.
When I was there, looking for people that looked familiar to me, that we would be able to learn from. And I'm sure that Roy and Lisa are definitely the same way.
Well, we lost you off our channel. I don't know what happened, but it dropped.
Yeah,
I bumped the button trying to get rid of it.
He was trying to get rid of the things that were popping up to see the comments. And then
Gotcha.
It up.
That's good because Lisa was just blaming it on me.
I was yelling at Roy. I'm like, what'd you do?
Like, I didn't do anything. Thank you, Tim.
Don't bother. Just don't bother. You know what? We're at an hour, and I know that you guys have tons of stuff to do, and we do too. I mean,
Yeah.
we love everybody, but
Yep.
we really do need to go. If you guys want to stay on your channel, we're gonna go though. We only have tomorrow and Friday, and then we gotta head to Pittsburgh Saturday morning. Because I told my parents I would be there to have kind of like a breakfast lunch with them before we head to the airport.
We do want to thank everyone for being here that's here, and if you're watching later, thank you for watching. We love you all.
And I will definitely say we have 2 days to get this $1 sale up and posted. So if you're on the Avery's All In Facebook page and Instagram, you should start seeing pictures coming up to get an idea how we're setting it up and some of the things we're throwing in it. So,
yep.
I'm going to tell you one thing though. I am really bummed that we're leaving Saturday because I was saying to Tim, I
Next time.
Yeah.
What's that?
That's their turn.
All right, folks. We love you all.
All right.
See you
Well,
later. Have a great rest of the week.
Yep.
And we'll talk to you all soon.
yeah.
Bye, everyone.
Bye,
Thanks for
everyone.
joining
Thanks
us.
for joining us. Have a great afternoon.